talking about another thing about the Western, my favorite genre. But this time we're talking about feminism in the Western. What's your question? Why does it always have to be about feminism? Why can't it just be about how heroes are portrayed and how things are in the West? But no, we're talking about feminism. So here we go again. And what we're talking about this time, we're talking about how do these women challenge and reinforce the conventions of the Western hero that Warshaw and Brady describe? Well, one, the man is always right. The man is the bravest. The man deals with the problem, and without men, nothing gets done. So that's the problem. That's how the Western heroes portray. They always solve the problems. They always do this. They always are the ones who are putting their lives on the line. They're the ones who are pushing out and giving authority, who decides on what. And then, in what ways might their roles, choices, moral perspective reveal limitation or potential transformation of the Western genre when seen through feminist lens? Well, one, the man was asking for help when men usually don't ask for help. Men always have all the answers, and they usually handle it by themselves and they solve everything. This movie, High Noon, did not do that. Instead, they had to rely. He tried to seek anyone's help, and he also had his wife, which I forgot her name, but I think it's Amy King, or is it Helen Maria's? I don't remember. Anyways, long story short, the wife of the main character, the sheriff, his wife, helped save his life, even though she's a Quaker. What Quakers do not kill, showing that she was willing to bend for another cause to save her life. That it was a necessary justice. It was necessary in order to protect those you love. Basically how it goes. And how does it see in a feminist lens? I guess it's that feminists view themselves that they can't do nothing, but the woman obviously did stuff. She stood her ground. She didn't listen to the men nor bend to the men. She did it her way and the way that anyone else that wouldn't do it, kind of way. And then the other lady, the Mexican woman, basically she has her way. Basically, the young kid who wanted to tell her that she's staying, and she said she would not listen to him because usually women listen to men, but instead the woman was disobedient, not listening to the man, and she slapped him too. That was a good slap. Just that. And yeah, I guess you can compare this with Wyatt Earp if you've ever seen Wyatt Earp, or you can watch what is that movie called? Another one. It's not. Yeah, Tombstone. If you watch Tombstone or Wyatt Earp, both same movies, but Wyatt Earp is more about Wyatt Earp and his life. Tombstone, just Tombstone and the gang. Anyways, if you watch Wyatt Earp, which is my favorite one, even though everyone likes Tombstone, but if you watch Wyatt Earp, he has two girls. One's a prostitute, which is easy going for him and allows him to be himself and everything. The other one is a really respectable woman and who is really obedient and helps him and trains him to be a better man. The prostitute, who wants to be his man, hates that woman. Okay? So they're both competing for Wyatt Earp's attention. Wyatt Earp shows a respectful woman more attention because she actually teaches him and helps him. The other woman's like, I give you everything you could ask for, everything you want, and instead, you don't want me. Why not? And that's the whole perspective of women wanting the man. But instead, the other woman is respectful and she has her ways and everything, and she won't break them. And Wyatt Earp respects that more than a woman who's easygoing and who's gonna bend for anyone or anything, basically, kind of thing. So there's that. And yeah, is that it? In your response, consider the idea Jason Murray silence versus speech and performance of gender. You may also have new or Western movie contemporary. Yeah, that's pretty much it. Yeah, basically in the Western, men were the people in charge. Without men, you couldn't do much. But in this movie, it was showing that Mexican woman had charge and she had a position of power, but she's leaving because she is going to lose that power if she stays. So to protect herself, she left, and that is it. Goodbye.